All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm so excited for this deep dive.
Yeah, this should be fun.
I know, I think this is going to be one that's really helpful for a lot of people out there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Getting those executive summaries
you
right.
gotta nail it right off the bat.
I mean, you don't want to mess up the first impression.
Exactly. It's so important.
Yeah, so for this deep dive, we found this awesome YouTube video from HubSpot Marketing all about how to make those executive summaries amazing.
Really great video. Lots of good stuff in there.
Yeah, I actually learned a couple of things myself watching it, and I've written my fair share of executive summaries.
Me too.
And, I've always thought they were pretty good.
I've thought the same thing about mine.
But there were a few things in this video, and I was like, huh, I've never thought about it that way.
Yeah, like I'm curious, what was the thing that stood out the most to you?
Well, there were a couple. One was about what you should actually leave out of an executive summary. I mean, I always thought you had to cram everything in there, but apparently that's not the best approach.
Right. It's about being selective and really highlighting the most impactful points.
Exactly. And then the other thing that was really interesting was this idea of a specific ask that startups should always include.
Oh, yeah, that's crucial. Because investors want to know exactly what you're looking for.
Right. And they need to know right away, not buried somewhere in the middle of a long document.
Totally. So, like, it's almost like an executive summary should be like a movie trailer.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Like, you've got to hook your audience and make them want to see the whole film.
Yeah, and you have to do it quickly, just like a trailer.
Totally.
So let's jump into it. First things first, can we just clarify what exactly is an executive summary? Because I think sometimes people get a little confused.
Yeah, absolutely. So HubSpot actually defines it as a brief overview at the beginning of your business plan, designed to capture the reader's attention and summarize the most critical information about your company and its goals.
So it's like the Cliff's Notes for busy decision makers. Right?
Exactly. They need the key takeaways fast.
And how long should this thing be? I mean, we're talking about being brief here.
Definitely. Ideally, you want to aim for just a page or two at most.
Okay, so imagine you're trying to pitch your business idea while stuck in an elevator. That's the kind of tight, impactful message we're going for here.
Right, exactly.
Now, I know the video talks about some essential ingredients that go into a really killer executive summary. Can you walk us through those?
Yeah, for sure. So they talk about starting with a really strong mission statement.
Yeah, that makes sense. Set the stage.
Right. Like it's your compass showing readers what your company really stands for. Then you want to give a little company history. How'd you get here? Who's on the leadership team?
Right. Give them some context.
And then this is a big one. You have to explain your competitive advantage, what makes you stand out from the crowd.
So what you're saying is, why should a customer or investor choose you over all the other options out there?
Exactly.
You also need to include financials and stuff and goals for the future.
Definitely. Give them a snapshot of your financial health and paint a picture of where you're headed.
Okay, so we've got the mission, a bit of history, the competitive edge, some financials, and future goals. That's a lot to fit into just a page or two.
Right. And that's why it's important to remember you don't have to include every single section that you would have in a full business plan.
That's good to know. So it's more about choosing the highlights that are going to make the biggest impact.
Exactly. You've got to prioritize. Now, there's one element the video calls out that's super important for startups.
Oh, yeah. The secret weapon, right?
Right. Startups need to explicitly state their funding needs. How much capital are they seeking and what are they going to do with it?
Yeah, investors want to see that you have a clear plan, a solid plan for using their money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that you're not afraid to ask for what you need.
Don't be shy and don't bury the lead. That information needs to be upfront.
Agreed.
The video also mentions that you shouldn't just tell, you should also show. What does that mean in this context?
It means you should use specific details and data to back up your claims. Don't just say you're going to increase sales. Give them a projection like, we aim to achieve 20% revenue growth in the next fiscal year.
I see. So instead of just saying, we're the best,
Yeah.
you give specific reasons why.
Exactly. Make it real for the reader.
Okay, so we've talked about why executive summaries are important, how to keep them brief and to your point, and the key elements to include.
We even covered that special ask for startups.
Is there anything else we should remember as we craft these powerful summaries?
Well, I think it's important to remember that your executive summary should be tailored to captivate your target audience. Who are you writing for? What matters to them?
It's like writing a good story. You want them to be so drawn in that they can't wait to read the full business plan.
Exactly. Make them eager to learn more.
And for everyone listening, if you want to dive even deeper into this topic, we highly recommend checking out the full HubSpot marketing video on YouTube. We've included the link in the show notes.
Tons of great tips and examples in there.
So go forth and conquer the world of executive summaries. Until next time.
Yeah.